How are we doing?
Good. A lot of people are car sick, but I like the winding roads. I think it's fun, but everyone else is pretty nauseous. We've been tossing around peppermint everywhere. So.
Smells like peppermint in here.
Yeah.
Joe?
What?
What's the latest?
Latest is I'm ready to go. I'm okay. These girls are complaining. But I'm keeping them together. I'm keeping them together, and she gave me medicine, so let's go.
How you feeling?
I am feeling phenomenal. I am totally enjoying these views right now.
Not car sick? Car sick?
She's shotgun.
Car sick? Well, what
We
was
made it. We were in the car for the past couple of hours. We had some great conversation. It was good. The driving here is a little different. Lots of going into the other lane. And
more than a couple hours?
Yeah, like 5. A few, whatever, 5 hours.
You happy to be out of there?
Yeah, very happy.
Good.
Whoa.
Hold on. Get it!
So we drove 4 hours in by van today, and we've got about an hour and a half on top of our mattresses on top of the truck. And then we're going to hike about 4 miles until we get to the village that we are doing a church dedication for. It's beautiful.
Right. Keep everyone together, right? We don't want it to get lost because there's so many like different paths.
We just got off the trucks from driving about an hour through this jungle area, and it was literally the most fun I've ever had in my entire life. It was really bumpy, but the scenery was beautiful and it was awesome. And now part of us got off to walk 4 miles to get to the next village.
Maybe three-fourths of the way there.
Yeah.
How's Marcia doing?
Well, she's great. She's got that towel going like this.
I saw the smoke signal. That means civilization. We're pumped.
It is like 6 in the morning, and we had to quickly get all of our mats for 17 people and beds and bags out of the church so we can clean it and prepare it for the dedication. So people are already here. They've been cooking this morning, making coffee. There's an excitement here. This pastor has had it on his heart to start a church for 4 years, and so he's been doing that, and without a building.
Okay, I've just been spending 10 or 15 minutes talking to the pastor of this church right here that is almost complete, but it is ready to be used. They live down the hill right here, and he bought this land right here about 5 years ago. Then 4 years ago, he came, and him by himself, he started going out into these little villages that are around here and talking to people. Obviously, being in Thailand is primarily Buddhist. And little by little, over a 4-year period, he's got about 15 families that he has reached for Christ. And their biggest problem has been, you know, in the States we could have, quote, a home church. In most homes you could put 50 people in it. Well, here they have shacks. They live in shacks. They can only put a few people in there. You couldn't put 15 families in that house. So they needed a larger building, and that's what this building is going to provide. So it's really exciting, and it's like, wow, he has been working for 4 years and has won 15 families. But he's still encouraged in the Lord, and especially with this building, because now he can put 75 people, 100 people in this building. He has been fishing for 4 years and won these people to Christ. Now he wants these people to win others to Christ. You know, he has the patience that Christ wants us to have in North America. And in North America, we have we wouldn't have 4 years of patience to do what he's done. I can't imagine what he may win all these villages around here. I think it's just incredible. We need to be praying for this pastor, for this body of believers that are here. This is a beautiful building. I have been all over the world. I have built churches. I've actually built almost 40 churches in many different countries, and this is as good as it gets right here. This is a great building. They built this building for $9,000. Incredible.
They're very strategic when they build these churches at Living Word, that they put it on a hillside so that everyone can see it. It's a point of reference. It's actually in the central location between 3 different villages. And so this is going to be a lighthouse to this whole region. It was so remote to get here, so far away. And when we pull back on the drone, you can kind of see that it's just jungle and farmland for far as the eye can see. And so Living Word is building churches like this once a month. I would have thought they've run out of jungle by now, but every month they're somewhere away. I asked Jeremy, where's the nearest church that you've built to this one? And he said probably 2 hours driving. There's still such a need for churches to be built and evangelism to be explored. And I've been hearing about how they find these villages. They walk up for miles and miles and miles, and then they go there and they build restrooms and they minister to them with love, and they give them gifts for gardening, things like that, and they build trust, and then they present the gospel, and then sometime down the road they say, yes, we want to start a church, and then they build the church. I'm very interested by this, and I think we may see a future episode with a few of us coming along with this exploratory team and just finding a village that does not know the name of Jesus and ministering to them and seeing what comes of it. But we're excited. Today we're dedicating a church, and the team is excited to be here. The local church body is just excited to have this building, and so it's going to be a great day.